Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me again for yet another hype edition of the Shush. I am your host, Patrice. Right now, our country is experiencing a play cold front. There is no need for any thick jacket, fur coat, or boots. But for good measures, I have some hot shush for spill. Do you ever sit and imagine that our local news is like a reality TV show and our public figures are the actors? Or is it just me? I swear the that goes down in our country could never be thought up by even the best writers. Last week alone, we had some of the most ridiculous mishaps I've ever seen in my years as a Belizean. First, the music ambassador Shine and the MC King himself, DJ Dalla, the buck heads. Dalla, they say that Shine owes him over $10,000. Now, I'm not interested in the drama, but $10,000? That money can literally be used to clone DJ Dalla 9,000 times and still have enough change to feed all of them. And then, in the House of Representatives meeting last Friday, the PUP's Karim Musa asked the UDP leader, PM Dean Barrow, to please stay on as Prime Minister a bit longer. So, if Musa keep this up, Yellow Man will lose another job and Musa will take over as the UDP's hype man. At this point, the only thing that would surprise me that if Bean stop cheer for Raiders, or if Scotiabank ATM start work. I vote that we continue to televise these things and call it fever grass. Because God knows, when it comes to drama, Belize got the best tea. Speaking of drama, a release like this wouldn't normally make it on the Shush. But this week, the Belize Press Office issued a release to warn that a fake Facebook account was created impersonating Attorney General Michael Perifit. Apparently, the person behind the account was asking people to send him $5,000 so that he could get their loved ones to dodge jail time when they got to court. Well, the release made it clear that no such bribe is needed because anybody with a $50 bush liar could dodge jail time in Belize. So, to the impersonators, lower the bribe amount to at least 25, and maybe your scam become more believable and more affordable. And with my final shush, Belize is known for a lot of prominent hustlers who can finesse their way in and out of pretty much any situation. But if you ever need a lesson on how to be a real G, you need to follow in the steps of our favorite police officer, Compal Chester Williams. Chester deployed his officers in San Pedro since July last year after a tourist was killed, and they've been staying at the San Pedro Inn since then. Kudos to them. The crime has remained under control, but somebody didn't get the memo that even if you're a police officer, you still have to pay lodging when you're staying at a hotel. When Chester saw the bill came up to over $100,000, he was, for lack of a better word, shook. But in an interview with Jules Vasquez, he made it clear. He don't know who to pay that. Apparently, he'll speak to BTB and BTIA to see how they'll split the cost. Now, that's like taking out your sweetie pie on a romantic date and then telling the waiter that you may think happy hour may mean free hour. Anyway, to avoid more bills, Chester has reportedly asked the officers to sleep at the San Pedro Jail Resort, which has now new curtains to ensure the officers feel right at home. Chester, you is a real G. Anyways, that's it for tonight's shusherage. But We have more drama to share with you following the untimely and unholy passing of Brother Patrice. Take a look.
Blessed evening, loved ones of our beloved Patrice. Thanks for coming together on such short notice. Before Patrice passed away, he gave me instructions to distribute his little assets to you who are gathered here today. As you know, Brother Patrice couldn't read and write, and so he left his instructions by way of a video will.
Pastor, I get a house.
Did he leave any money?
Seriously? Please, let's just watch the video.
Hello, my lovely folks. It's me, Lazarus. That's a joke. It's Patrice. I'm coming to you live from heaven. Okay, well, this message is pre-recorded. So, if you are seeing this now, that means old boy already kicked the bucket and move on to the afterlife. I am leaving this message because I don't want no stupidness happen to my possessions when I did. When Aunt Prudence passed away, God bless the dead, ended up with her house, and not even me send her my money when I'm sick with cholera. Pure worthlessness. Anyway, you know say, I had the finest collection of La Ray-Ban records. I left them there to June, in hopes that you'll stop listening to Alkaline and all of them unholy mother. As for my young boy shirt and other clothing, June, you can have them too, Sonny. Janet, you've been a good sister-in-law to me. And so, I left a prized possession for you. Blackie.
What?
Please take care of my puppy. I know that you're fully capable. Heartins. My lovely darling of a wife, to whom I try to be as devoted as possible. Sweetie Potush, I'm never perfect, you know that. But I may love you with me all. Even to this day in heaven, for you, I leave my turkey and ham when my minister may promise me, my all-inclusive VIP pass to ex-servicemen league tonight Bram. Also, Harry P. me owe me $200 for a bet about who me I get for kiss your first in a high school. You could go and you could collect that too. Oh yes, colorblind. You nearly get way. They owe me over 3,000 frequent flyer miles and $200 for my provision when I'm gone at the royal wedding. Junie, that's for you too, son. And last but not least, my house and Lee Credit Union savings obviously deserves to go to the love of my life. My precious Wonder Woman who made me a happy man. My darling, sweetie, Jane.
What? No!
Please take care of our little baby girl that's on the way.
You dirty Patrice Osborne Edwards!
Bye-bye.
May he rest in peace, her pieces, whatever.
Aye.
What a way, no, sir?
We will take our first commercial break now and return shortly. Bexo clap, Bexo clap, Bexo clap. See, good things happen when you stick through commercial breaks. You get to catch us through Bexo clap. Today, I have it lined up properly for you, and I am excited to read out what you bex about today. The new year started off really rough for thousands of Belizeans because Bexness just pour in left, right, and center. Check out this one. Why the hell BTL or Digi, whatever their name, keep sending me notification messages at 4 a.m. How about normal hours? Every time I send that, me think that emergency, and my lady never believe when I say the BTL babe. At 4 in the morning, yep. Yes, BTL/Digi/Jake from State Farm. We really appreciate how passionate you are to inform us that our credit they expire. But if you continue to text us at 3 a.m., we'll make our relationships expire. The Constitution specifically stated in Section 22 that he who receives a text message after 3 a.m. is either a cheater, an ambulance driver, a receptionist at Golden Tree, or an ambulance driver who is about to cheat at Golden Tree. So please respect the law and keep innocent people out of trouble. Thanks. P.S. Big up Biggs Harris for the submission. Next up, we have this Lee Mini Bexness. Is it legal to have ducks, chickens, and roosters within city limits? What are the charges for killing a rooster? You notice how the person only interested in killing the rooster? I don't think this person is being fully transparent with us. The Bexness really should have been like this. Dear Patrick, I live in a peaceful neighborhood in Belize City. Well, it used to be. Ever since old MacDonald had a farm moved next door to me, I can't catch a break. 5 o'clock in the morning, cock-a-doodle-doo. 10 p.m. in the night, cock-a-doodle-doo. If that piece of rooster not shut the up soon, then my cock-a-doodle dead. Let's not engage in cruelty to animals, folks. Try to talk to your neighbor peacefully. And if all else fails, I hear cock-tacos taste just like today. And now, for this part of the Bexness for tonight, we have a couple financial Bexness to report on. And we have a repeat offender. Let's hear the first one. What can the bank do if money is being taken out of your account, but you have your card so you know it's not you? Well, based on the limited information provided in that Bexness, my investigation has a one-word conclusion. Mortgage. I just saw you go. If you owe the bank, they don't care if your ATM card's stored in your bosom. If you lost your job 4 years ago, or if you may buy 2021 and 2020 play from Bolido, then they deduct every cent. Seriously though, if you don't have any outstanding loans with the bank, you definitely need to look into that. We now have this Lee financial Bex submission. Patrick, I don't really need to explain to you what MAGA season is and why I had to suffer the consequences of signing up for 4 different KK in Christmas. Never again. But anyways, even though payday just gone, things kinda dread. So I had to pay $4 fried chicken diet. Not judge me. Yesterday was special. I get my plate and rush to work for eat. The plate me heavy. I think I get one $6 chicken, even though I asked for a $4 one. When I open this the lone ketchup and pepper have my plate so heavy. Where the thing they try to do to me? I tell them put leave it a ketchup and pepper on the side. That like they put them a whole bottle and on top, I hardly get any meat. Usually for $4, I get a nicely breast, chop up and a wing. This time, that like lone chicken skin. This not the work. I need to get my finances back in order so I could go back eating sweet and sour chicken every day. Hey, pops. If you spend $15 for lunch every day, 30 days a month, that's over $400. Be like me and go vegan, grass-free. And in the next bank Bexness, we have this one. Is too disgusting. All of a sudden, my password for online banking and mobile app mysteriously does not match their records. I wasted $50 worth of credit because the customer service rep can't converse properly in English and still locked off the account. What the f***? They are definitely losing a customer this year. All right. Imagine, Belize is one of the best places to set up a call center since our people speak clear English, except for a few ministers. So it's almost local that a company in Belize would still utilize call centers on the other side of the world. where English not really strong. Oh well. There was this other vexness about the same bank. Outsourced customer services are a total nightmare. It makes banking through them impossible. Get rid of this company or get back to local operators. Don't forget the client is the most important component of your business. No client equals no money. I called for a simple piece of information and was kept on the line for 15 minutes, paid call, by an incompetent offshore customer rep. I demanded to be connected to the branch, and not only did the person tell me they cannot find me in the system, he refused to put me through. He insisted he was based at the branch with his big foreign accent and practically denied me access to the branch agent. This is ridiculous. Fix this customer disservice situation ASAP. If anyone out there has been met with this incompetent service, like, post, and comment below. Needs to understand what's up. See, if there was just one person complain about it, maybe we could have said that just one bitter ex who now hates the sound of his or her ex's voice. But everybody complain about the same thing, so need to happen, right? What a Bex day. Everybody know two things you don't mess with for Belizean. One, the red beads when they put wrong their baby hand. And two, their money. Especially during Maga season. And speaking of money, we need to try to make some too. So we're going for our final commercial break. If you see me change clothes in the next segment, please mind your own business. See you soon. All right, welcome back to the Shush viewers. As usual, we try to mix up the show and showcase some of Belize's best talents. So, get ready for this new edition of Artist Spotlight. Tonight, we have with us a very important artist in Belize that you probably might not have heard of before, Mr. Shane Henry.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Everything blessed?
Yes, sir, as always.
All right.
It's always good being with my good bro Prick. Tattoos all the way, you know what I mean? So we go wave up.
Right, they don't know, if you was half and they don't know about that, you know. So.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Shane, please let the public know what you do for a living and how important it is.
Awesome. So I'm here today representing the Mr. Peters Boom and Shine Band. I do PR work for the Mr. Peters Boom and Shine Band, as well as everything you have to do in the social media side. That's a craziness plan. Yeah, that's me.
All right, then. So, I notice that the language kind of different now. I know that who, right? All right. So, and as a member of the new Boom and Shine, do you know how to play the accordion?
Actually, no. I am the bass player for the band. And one thing I want to add in the break, that is same Boom and Shine Band, you know.
Alright.
Because what we have been doing is actually we have started a farming system. We have, if you notice sometimes when we go up here, there's this like little kid that's Wilfred Peters, the third. So that's a third generation Wilfred Peters, and we try to get people into the music. So farming system, get the music, so Mr. Peters have no way for go people.
Nice. All right. Wanna hear that? All right. So, how this work? So, how you may get to be a member of the Boom and Shine Band?
Awesome. So with the Mr. Peters band, it's actually a family knitted band now. Okay. After Mr. Peters had passed away, I should say, the band kind of started deteriorating. Musicians started to left because they feel like, that's it. So my brother-in-law is now the accordion player and the guy that plays the keyboard. And he came to me and he was like, dude, my father-in-law, my grand-uncle legacy, just to go down the drain. I'm like, dude, we can't make that happen. Yeah. So, I mean, you know me, but everybody else might not know me. But if you look on the tattoo, I come from a rock and roll background. I come to something real humble, like doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Really number they gel for me. So I had to put my personalities, and that way some of the music, I mean, the straightforward music still stand. I just put me in it, and now why on the Facebook it's so loud now and everything, yeah. So that's how I became a member of the band, trying to keep Belizean music alive because it's all about keeping our culture alive.
I don't know. Yeah, I had to ask him. I think you had to be like, 58 for getting in the band.
Well, apparently now you could just be like 5 years old. That's have to be at Peter's.
All right then. So since you're here, I have some question for you that has been bothering Belizeans for a while. Some Mr. Peters lyrics, right? So I want to read there and, tell me what you think he may mean by it, right?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so we have the first one. Haul up your foot. You know, see my husband, they come.
I'll be real, right? These are things what I know about Mr. Peters. Mr. Peters was a very, very man. If you understand what I'm saying. So that song, Mr. Peters actually experienced one of the things that's how he had to. And now when the sweetheart come after the broke through, I try to jump through a window at the time and about work good, I mean up, But I'm a much smaller, please. So I know what Mr. Peters made it talk about when they call today.
Okay. So that one pretty much straightforward.
Yeah, that's straightforward.
All right, then we could go on to the next one then. Run, Mr. Peters, run for your life.
Well, that's a part of the same song, basically.
This is when they done out of
This
the
man don't get through the door and he
Okay.
don't feel me now.
Okay.
Of course, the man be under the bed first.
All right then. All right, finally, Salaman Gya, Salaman
That song, that song was basically being off of a village. It's more of a village, old Creole style thing.
Okay.
But if I remember, those guys were fishing back in the days.
Okay.
So I know they paddle the door, Kila Bila, Salaman Gya.
Okay.
So it's basically, it's more of an old Belizean language, dialect kind of stuff.
Oh, nice. So it really show the roots of the music.
Yeah.
That's why important for Lanya things, guys.
And one of the things I want to interject right now is, although the band has moved forward, we have started writing new songs, and it's in the same context. Like right now, one of the nicest one we have, the hardest pick, me have to feel. You remember the ideas pick? I remember the ideas. So the band love it. Are we pretty sure everybody will love it when they hear it, and we'll talk about that afterwards.
All right, then. Cool. All right, then. Good sport. Back to business now. So, what does the Boom and Chime band have up their sleeves? So, we got in the pipeline.
Awesome. So right now, as of February 29th, we have the Street Art Fest. That's the first event coming up for this year. Right. So first of all, I want to tell everybody, go on Facebook, find out everything you need to find out about Mr. Peters. I also have new things I want to give away, maybe some CDs, who knows?
Oh, nice.
So come out, support. We want to support the street. I want to build all the music festivals in Belize. Nice. So come support the Street Art Festival. Secondly, there's the La Ruta and Maya boat race coming up. We're working hard on getting our foot in that race as well. Nice. Mr. Peters not the paddle, of course, but what they play.
Not the Salaman,
not the Salaman, pan the boom of Joma, the check those shows. And actually, this coming March, the ending of March, we're working on our first ever Mr. Peters Boom and Shine concert since the passing of Mr. Peters. And Prick, you know music. So you remember the time when we made this tattoo and you had on Metallica.
Oh, and the top with a mix on it.
Yes, Prick, I want you picture something like that and far more cultural music. And I tell you, this one being one show, Belize you can't miss it.
How people could find you and, you know, if they want to play in the next Bram?
All right, first thing, please not try to find me. My wife want to kill me. I just want to put that out there. All right, that's such a joke. That's a joke. But yeah, you could go on Facebook. You could type in Mr. Peters Boom and Shine, right? / Wilfred Peters, or you could go on YouTube as well. We just recently put up our YouTube channel, so everything that we have some stuff from way back when Mr. Peters was a lot younger and when he actually pull a foot under the bed. You understand what I mean? So we have a lot of stuff that we have from the archives. Some stuff people have been giving to us, and we like to say thank you for that as well. So we have material to put up. We also have our show that we recently did in Orange Rock. Orange Rock, me mad. It rained, and people are dancing, and the rain because we had to plug out.
Oh, so nice.
Orange Rock, Peter's Bowman Shine
Enjoy the
love
bash
you.
capital for real.
Real sugar, sit to the sugar there, let's tell you. So
Always left
definitely,
man tired.
definitely you could find us on almost all social platforms. We're getting up our Instagram as well pretty soon, so you guys
nice,
could look
man.
out for that.
So really organize
So,
it and bring
yes,
everything up to speed. I like
Peters
that. I like that.
is
Very
gearing
important.
up for an international event. We're trying to go to Taiwan, and if things work out, we're keeping it tight right now. We have a big communication with LA as well as New York for Belize Day. So cultural music really will step up, and anybody in a cultural music, I like to tell them, push, 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 not give up.
Yes, man. Well, there you have it. Mr. Bowman Shine 2.0, Shane Henry. Thanks for being on the show, man.
Nice,
And I really
nice.
appreciate what all of you do for the music.
And to all the visitors, not afraid for smash that like button, hit the notification bell, because that's how we get the music out. That's how people know more about this show, the Bowman Shine, and everything Belizean.
All right, and share.
Share, share, share.
All right, then. And viewers, thank you for tuning in to tonight's edition of the Shush. We'll be back next week, of course. But follow us on Facebook at Colorblind Multimedia. And when you boat to the page, go like that now. To say cool updates in between episodes. And until next time, when I pull through again, good night and goodbye.
So.